Hey guys, Patrick here again with DIY Filming. I'm here to present a very special product called the Wieldy Time-Lapse Slider. So I'll bring it out for you guys to see. It's a pretty amazing thing. It all comes in this box, very durable metal aluminum box. It's too heavy for you, can easily. So as you can see, this is a very durable case. It's made out of metal and aluminum, and on the inside it's got a nice lining of foam, and it keeps all the different parts separate. So there's no possible way of it hitting each other and damaging your product. For safety and security, we have a set of 2 keys here that you can lock these 2 parts here in the system, so that maybe you're flying on a plane, you gotta put this through special baggage, you want anyone taking it apart. Very expensive gear, so we have this security system. You can see it's very cushioned. Very nice. So let's start taking this stuff out. This is our very durable slider. Here moves back and forth, of course. This is our motor. I turn it around for you guys. You can see the different inputs here to be able to control the shutter, as well as battery powered or from a circuit from a wall. And then here on either side you can put your 2 support frames. So it's very durable, very secure, and it's got high quality trackpad as well. So this is our motion controller, or you can just call it our brain. It controls time, speed, distance of your slider. These 2, you need these. These are your support frames. You have 2 of these. And it comes with 3 screws. I'll tell you why. Maybe you want it to be vertical. Maybe you want the slider to be vertical, tracking the person up and down, as an example. So you take these 2 support frames, lay them on top of each other, place the taller screw on the bottom. So as you can see here, just using one frame as an example, it's very durable, again, metal. The screws here are very useful in case you have uneven terrain. Maybe you have to adjust one and adjust the other to make it flat. You also have a very nice suction here, so very friendly to all sorts of surfaces. Now, if you want to, I explained here there's 3 screws. There's 1 screw that's typically longer than the other ones. So what we can do here, we line these up in the middle, take the longer screw and position it through. Then bring it over here, take your slider, and you mount it on the bottom here. So it's very easy to stand it vertically, depending on whatever surface you have. But for now, we're just going to use these 2 smaller screws and have them independent of each other. So moving along, we have a little set of cards here if you want to play a game and understand the product a bit better. And we have when you have your DSLR mounted on top, you need this guy. So very customizable. You can adjust the tilt, the pan, different angles. It also comes with a leveler, horizontal and vertical. And what you can do, we can just take here and just screw it on. It's mounted securely on top, very easy to fasten. And of course, in the end, we have all of our cables. Hook up the motor, hook up to the shutter speed of your camera, and hooking up to the battery. So very essential. But the good thing about our cables is that they all... So let's take this case aside and show you how to build it. Okay, so we have our slider here. As before, I did mount this on top. What I'm going to do is take it apart and show you an easy way to assemble the frames. Instead of trying to work on the side, I just easily flip it over. Take 1 frame, smaller screw, take the screw on top, and easily screw it in. Just like that. Take your other guy, smaller screw, DSLR mount. Twist it on. Then we have our brain here, and for now, I'm going to use just this portable lithium 12-volt battery. Of course, you can get anything you want. One end of the cable. For now, we're just going to use 11.1 volt. Plug that guy in. Make sure it's powered off to start. Then we take the other end and plug it into our 12 volt DC power. Again, very easy to just screw on. So this is plugged in. Now we take the brain, match up the red points, locks it in. Take the cable, screw it on in.
Yeah.
Of course, we have more cables here if you want to control the shutter speed as well. There's just 2 inputs here connected to here, but we won't do that right now. So now, everything's hooked up, ready to go. Turn the power on. Our brain lights up. You can also, depending on if you want to save battery, you can turn it off at the top here with a little switch. But for now, we're going to keep it on so you can see well. Let's start at the top. It's very easy to see. Everything's very large, very easy to control. We have 2 modes, automatic and manual. Right now it's on automatic, and you have speed to the left, which has a digit of 1. Basically, speed, the scale is between 1 and 9, depending on how fast or how slow you want to go. Typically it's in millimeters, so it's about 30 millimeters per second at 1 speed and about 200 at the next speed. Then we have our DR, which just stands for direction. We have right and left. So just to play with it right now, I have my right and my left. I'm going to click right, it goes right. Click left, it goes left. I want to up the speed, click the plus sign, let's go to 9. Click left, that's our fastest speed. And of course you can change the acceleration as well. So maybe you want to get more manual, more specific. So we click the mode one more time, and it gives you these different values. It's basically just to control shutter speed, time, distance, things like that. I won't get into too much specifics. But there's these different values that you enter in through the numeric pad. So say, just for example, setting the shutter speed to 8,000, which is just 1 over 8,000, set that. Set some time, set that. Distance, set. Click set, start. Then we have our focus, but we won't worry about that now. And then basically what happens is that it moves in a specific parameter and takes a picture however so often.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah. It's just control the shutter. Yeah. We can put the sound later, don't worry. Well, I don't think it's very necessary because that's getting into very detailed.
Yeah,
you have to look
details.
at the menu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just say, yeah.
So if you want to get into more details, more manual functions, then you can look at the manual. There's a lot of different stuff there that can help you out.